Hey, what's up, everybody? It's William, and I'm back for yet another diecast review. And tonight, because you can see it's night, I've got my light on. It's going to be Jimmie Johnson's 2014 Lowe's Spring is Calling Chevrolet. It's not quite spring yet, but it's getting there. And thought, the fact spring's coming up here pretty soon, I'd review this car. And I'm actually going the wrong way. But not that it really matters. Right here on the side of the box, we got Jimmie Johnson, number 48 Lowe's, It's Spring, 2014 SS, limited edition ID code. Back side of the box, right side of the car, your Action Race Collectibles Gold Series, as always. Just pretty standard packaging for Jimmie Johnson's diecast in 2014. But there you have it with the box. Let's get on to the diecast. And here we have the diecast out of the box, and we're looking very nice if I do say so myself. This paint scheme was ran at Auto Club Speedway, Texas Motor Speedway, and Martinsville Speedway. Jimmie Johnson ran this paint scheme 3 times in around the springtime of 2014, and it's very similar to his standard Lowe's paint scheme in 2014, just some minor differences, and I will point those out. But let's get into the diecast review here. So let's zoom in on the front bumper. The Chevrolet SS front bumper, as you can see there, and you've got your Chevrolet SS nose with 48 and a little bird. Looks like he's trying to talk, that exclamation point coming out of his mouth. And those birds are very prominent on this diecast and this paint scheme, so keep an eye out because there are quite a few of them in this paint scheme. Hendrick Motorsports right there. And we've got Lowe's there on the hood with your racing stripes. And there, again, once again, is the bird trying to talk with his exclamation point coming out of his mouth. And then we've got Johnson with 2 Chevrolet logos up there on the windshield. And then coming around to the left side, we've got our Goodyear Eagles. I forgot to mention in the beginning, this is on the PTC mold. Not one of the best molds, but I have to say this is not too bad of a diecast for being on the PTC mold. There are a few errors, and I'll point those out too, but not too bad. So like I said, Goodyear Eagles there. Your regular contingencies, 48, very nice. We've got our bird there once again, and then above him you've got hashtag Spring is Calling, very nice. Lowe's on the side, Cobalt on the quarter panel with www.bethematch.org underneath it because the bird is where the bethematch.org typically would be. American Ethanol Ring, Valvoline on the C pillar. On the B pillar, we've got Hendrick Motorsports, Axalta, Bosch, Freightliner, and Siemens. And then Jimmie Johnson, Twitter and Facebook above the window net. And also we have a 30th anniversary for Hendrick Motorsports there because, well, Hendrick Motorsports was celebrating 30 years in 2014. So very nice detail there. 48 on the roof and Lowe's as the roof sponsor. And then rotating to the back, we've got Spring is Calling, and with a big exclamation point there again. Lowe's right above the Spring, Chevrolet logo. Chevrolet says taillights here. Valvoline, 48. A few paint chips here, one right here in the trunk area, and then on the side, but not too bad. I do actually like, though, the all-green back bumper. I think it's kind of is cool with the whole spring theme we've got going here. So I think that's nice. And then the right side is the same as the left and kind of pushing it out here so you can see the whole right side. Like I said, very similar to Jimmie Johnson's standard 2014 Lowe's paint scheme. Main differences are, of course, the bird there on the front bumper, the bird above the Lowe's logo, and then we've got in 2014, the regular paint scheme just had where this green strip is, it was all blue, and it continued along the whole side skirt, whereas now because it's spring, so we're going to have spring colors, it's replaced with a green strip going along the whole side skirt here with the hashtag Spring is Calling along with the little bird there. And then I forgot to mention on the deck lid you have once again Spring is Calling, so very nice. And then you also had an all blue back bumper in 2014 for Jimmie Johnson's Lowe's car, and it's replaced with all green with once again Spring is Calling. As I just mentioned, Spring is Calling on the deck lid, and then another bird. So just some slight changes to the paint scheme to make it have a spring theme. I did really like this diecast. Jimmie Johnson almost won in this paint scheme twice. He almost won it at Auto Club, but unfortunately late in the race blew a tire, and then almost won at Martinsville in 2014 in the spring, but Kurt Busch passed him late in the race, and Kurt Busch won that race. Texas, I believe he crashed out and just couldn't recover. But even though didn't have the best luck, I think it's still a great looking paint scheme. And if you can find it, I would recommend getting it. I remember, though, I pre-ordered it the year it came out in like April, and it didn't come out and get produced until like November. So it was a long wait, but definitely worth it. I'm going to stop rambling, and thank you all for watching. Definitely leave a like on the video, trying to get likes up on these videos. So, and you guys have been doing a really great job at that, so thank you. Getting the subscribers up there, but subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and comment down below if you want to ask me something, or have anything to comment on about the diecast. But until the next time, I will see you all later.